Now, News Channel 11 Sports Director Kenny Hawkins.
Sponsor of the Class AA Regional was locked up, but who would go in as champions could be decided tonight if Unicoi County beats Sullivan South. If not, they'll do it all again on Wednesday. Sullivan South beat Elizabeth earlier in the day to knock out the #1 seed and get a rematch against Unicoi County. Rebels down 6-4, but threatening in the 6th. 2 men on. Lucas Slagle gets back-to-back punch-outs to neutralize the threat. Dude was a beast on the mound as the game went on. Looking to close it out in the 7th, but South got base runners on again. Sean Reed fights this one off the pitch, gets past the diving shortstop. The Rebels' rally has begun, but it didn't last long. Slagle wrapped up 13 strikeouts on the night. This one seals the deal for the complete game. Time to celebrate. Unicoi County returns to glory, beating South tonight 6-4. Both teams advance to the regionals. We'll make our way to Jonesboro with University High and North Greene. We're trying to figure out who's district champions. This was a pitcher's duel the first couple of frames. Will Joyner getting a Husky flang at that pitch, but North Greene finally broke through in the third, playing some small ball. Tucker Owen drops down a bunt. That sneaks right past the pitcher. Heads up, base running, leads to a 2-0 lead. Huskies continue to give the Bucks fits in the infield. Another pair comes home, extending the lead to 5. That's all North Greene needed tonight as the Huskies are crowned district champions. They went on to win by the final of 5-1. Runs were pretty hard to come by up in Bristol tonight. Tennessee High's long run in the first was standing strong. Daniel Boone trying to break through, but this doesn't help. Mason Johns gets the Blazer to chase the high heat in the 6th. Preston Miller returns a favor in the bottom half, blowing this one by the Viking. Boone was trying to get something going in the 7th, but Johns shuts the door on any type of momentum, striking out the final 2 batters. Johns gave up 2 hits, striking out 13. Vikings face Science Hill tomorrow for the region championship. They win 1-0. Over in Gray, Daniel Boone was squaring off against Cherokee, and the Chiefs were holding their own for most of this one, but then it started to unravel in the 6th. The pass ball by Kylie Bacon to make it 5-2. But Macy Masters really busted this game wide open. The third baseman lofts this to left field and keeps carrying until she clears the bases for a grand slam. 11-2 Blazers. Bacon gets back up to the dish and she puts this game on ice. The freshman smokes this pitch in the center, bringing home the game-clinching run. Blazers win 12-2. They'll now face Dobbins-Bennett tomorrow. To the District 1 AA semifinals, Cloudland and North Greene facing off at Legion Field in Greenville. Campbell Graby was unstoppable in the circle for the Lady Huskies. Strikes out the side here in the 5th. 10 punch-outs in the game, just 7 hits, no runs allowed. Lady Highlanders trying to stay in it with their defense. Former high school standout Heaven Caraway makes a diving catch on this infield pop-up. Way to get the jersey dirty right there, but the Landers Bash just couldn't get it going. Graby finishes off her complete game by getting this fly out. North Greene gets the 4-0 shutout win. Top-seeded Unicoi beats South tonight, so Unicoi and North Greene fight for the district title on Thursday. From the diamond to the pitch, David Crockett was trying to keep its season alive, facing Dobbins-Bennett, but it wasn't looking good. Tribe up 3-0. They kept firing. Jerome Jarjora sends this right over the crossbar. Dobbins-Bennett was really pretty confident late in the half as they kept uncorking. Grayson Hammond gets it a go, but it sails right. Then as the game was wrapping up, there was a mad scramble off the corner. Jack Roney corrals a loose ball, but it wouldn't matter as the Indians win 3-0. They'll face Science Hill on Thursday.